On March 25, 2015, investigators pay another visit to the Cochran residence. But when they arrive, they find the house empty and the cars gone.
Shortly after the search warrant was executed at their house, the Cochrans packed up and just left. They took off overnight. Kelly and Jason left the state and went back to Indiana.
Fearing the couple may take off before any physical evidence turns up in Chris's disappearance, investigators reach out to the Hobart Police Department in Indiana, requesting assistance in a DNA search warrant.
Jason contacted me one day and told me that the authorities showed up at his house and took his DNA and her DNA.
Police in Iron River have strong suspicions about Jason, but without a body or any evidence supporting the theory that Chris had been murdered, their hands are tied. By January of 2016, the trail has gone completely cold.
After the initial search with the canine, you kind of come to a brick wall, and where do we go from here? And the other thing that happened was within a few days, we got an early winter, and we had snow. And the ability to investigate on the ground and look for evidence with that snow was very frustrating. You never really want to give up hope, but you do get a sense of hopelessness.
I figured that they would never solve this, that Christopher is going to be out there somewhere and no one would ever know.
February 20th, 2016. The northern Indiana town of Hobart is thrown into chaos.
911 in Lake County, Indiana received a phone call, and she was super hysterical.
The woman on the other end of the line identifies herself as 33-year-old Kelly Cochran.
Kelly sounds like a very concerned wife in distress. She reported Jason was not breathing. When paramedics arrived at the scene, Jason was in a seated position. Paramedics noted that he was very purple in color, sweaty, and warm to the touch. Kelly was described as being very hysterical and actually getting in the way. She refused to leave the room.
Kelly was so disruptive that they actually moved Jason Cochran out to the ambulance.
He had already passed at that point. It was clear that no life-saving measures would be successful.
As Jason is transported to the coroner, Hobart police take the grief-stricken Kelly to the home of her in-laws, who live just down the street. Back at the scene, Hobart detectives uncover the apparent cause of Jason's death.
Jason appeared to have overdosed. I think they had found the needle at the bedside and thought it was a heroin overdose. With the amount of pain that Jason was in, it isn't out of the realm of possibility that he might have self-medicated with something like heroin.